Hello. In this chapter, we'll have to discuss about construction of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. This is the theorem, but how to draw the construction, how to draw the tangents from an external point to a circle. Okay. So this is the second part of construction, class 10th. Let us see. We are taking some questions from it. From this exercise 11.2, I selected three questions to solve here. Number one, draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter from a point 10 centimeter away from it. Draw two tangents. Okay, so this is exercise 11.2, question number 1, and which says draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. Okay. After that, 10 centimeter from its center, draw two tangents. Okay. Okay. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. You know that how to draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. Just open the pair of compass at 6 centimeter on the ruler from 0 to 6 and draw a circle. This is a circle. This is the circle, and suppose the center is here. This is the circle. Radius of this circle is 6 centimeter. Let O be the center of it. We are saying that 10 centimeter away from it. Away from it means away from what? Away from the center of the circle, 10 centimeter. Okay. So you are free to taking 10 centimeter to the right, left, up, down, wherever the space is provided on your answer book. So from here, suppose I am taking on the left hand side 10 centimeter. How to draw a line segment of 10 centimeter from point O? Simply you will place the ruler, placing the needle point placing the 0 point to the pair compass ruler. 0 should be indicated here at the center and 10 centimeter. Okay. Placing the ruler here, you can place the ruler from 0 to 10. Draw a line. Okay. What is it? O, suppose it is P, and distance from O to P is equal to 10 centimeter. Is that okay? What we have done yet? First of all, we have drawn a circle of 6 centimeter. After that, from center O, place a ruler and 10 centimeter away from it, mark a point. Let the point be P. So distance from O to P is equal to 10 centimeter. The question is, from this point we have to draw two tangents. By the way, from an external point, I think we can draw only two tangents. So through this point O, we are going to draw two tangents to that circle. How to draw two tangents to circle? For this, we'll have to draw a perpendicular bisector of PO. How to draw perpendicular bisector of PO? Placing the needle point at P of the pair of compass, open the radius of more than half of PO, draw two arcs on either side of PO. Okay. Having the same radius, placing the needle point at O and cut these two previous arcs. Cut these two previous arcs. Okay. Placing the ruler and join them. After that, what happens? Whenever you will see that in a proper work, you will see that this will be a perpendicular bisector of PO and it will pass through exact at the middle of point, middle of line segment PO. Okay. Now this point is considered as a D. Through this point D, now placing the needle point at D and taking radius of DP or DO, draw a circle. So when you draw a circle, this circle will passing through two points P and O. Okay. It will pass through 2 points P and O because this point D is treated as a, by the way, this is the line is not exact seeing at the middle point. The midpoint will be coming from here something. Intersecting and passing through point P and O. Now you will see that the two circles, you are observing there are two circles here and both the circles are intersecting at 2 points. These 2 points are, suppose it is, this point is A and here is a B. So with the help of ruler, when you join from P to A, and you are going to join from P to B. Okay. So PA and PB are two tangents and they will be equal because lengths of tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are always equal. So PA is equal to PB, there are two tangents. And what is the distance from O to A? This distance is 6 centimeter. And you know that tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So this angle will be a 90 degree. Okay. So this is the procedure by which from an external point we have to draw two tangents to the circle. Okay. Steps. How to write steps? Number one. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. First one. Second, draw OP is equal to 10 centimeter. Okay. Number three, what we have done? We have drawn a perpendicular bisector PO. So, draw a perpendicular bisector of PO, comma, intersecting it at point D on PO. Okay. Draw a perpendicular bisector of PO intersecting it at point D on PO. And next one is with D as a center and taking radius of DP or DO. With D as a center and taking radius of DP or DO, draw a circle passing through points P and O. After that, fifth one is both the circles are intersecting at points A and B. Okay. Join P to A and P to B. And last is P1 is equal to PT. This is P1 is equal to PV. This is required diagram. Okay. So this is the procedure by which you have to draw two tangents. Okay. Next question I am taking. It's a very special question number 4 of the same exercise 11.2. Question number 4. What is it? In this question, we have to draw two tangents. Okay. But it is not given that from which point we have to draw two tangents. Only one condition is given that both the tangents are subtending each other at an angle. Okay. Both the tangents are subtending angle. Question number 4. What is it? Draw a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 5 cm which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. Draw a pair of tangent to a circle. Question is, draw a pair of tangent to a circle of radius 5 centimeter. Draw a pair of tangent to a circle of radius 5 centimeter which are inclined to each other. Which are inclined to each other. Which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. At an angle of 60 degree. It's a very interesting question. Which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. Okay. Questions: draw a pair of tangent to a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So the very first thing is we have to draw a circle of radius 5 centimeter. Okay. So open the pair of compass, 5 centimeter, draw a circle. Center O, radius 5 centimeter. Which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. That means we are going to draw two tangents to any side, upside, downside, left side or right side. Suppose on the left side I am going to draw two tangents which are inclining each other at an angle of 60 degree. By the way, they will incline here, I think in this space they will incline each other at an angle 60 degree, but actually we don't know what is the point where they are, where both the tangents are intersecting, both the tangents are making an angle of 60 degree. We don't have any idea here on the left hand side. Okay, but we know that one property of tangent, one is tangent is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. This is number one. So better to do, because we know that the center of circle is this and the radius of it is 5 centimeter. So simply from point O we have to draw one radius. Okay, and you can choose any place on the circumference of circle. Suppose I have taken this point A. O to A, what is it? It is 5 centimeter. Means simply with the help of ruler you can join from O to A. A is any point on the circumference of circle. Some outlines, because actually we are going to make an angle of 60 degree here. Therefore one is here and second we are going to make it here. So OA is equal to 5 centimeter. Because one tangent is coming from that way which makes an angle of 90 degree. Second tangent we are going to draw from here which makes an angle of 90 degree. So actually in outline this will become a quadrilateral, and in quadrilateral we know that the sum of four angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. If two angles are fixed, 90 and 90, so that means the sum of these two supplementary angle is equal to 180 degree. Because we want to make here angle as a 60 degree where both the tangents are intersecting, so we don't know it is where they are intersecting, but this angle will be formed as a 60 degree. Okay, and this angle and the angle which is subtended at the center, sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree, isn't it? So if this angle is 60 degree, then what would be the value of this angle? The value of this angle will be 120 degree, because 120 plus 60, that means 180 degree. Okay, because we know that in this quadrilateral the sum of these two angles will be definitely 180 degree. Okay, for making here 60, here we'll have to make a 120 degree angle. So from the center we are going to make a 120 degree angle first. How to make angle 120 degree? O is the center. You will open the pair of compass in a sufficient distance of radius. Draw an arc like this. Draw an arc with O as a center. Draw an arc. Okay. Whatever the distance is this, will make one mark here, 60, and same distance is mark here, and third one is here, 60, 60, 60, 60, 120 and 180. It's okay. So that means it is 60 and here it is 120. So this angle will become a 120. The value of this angle is 120 degree. We can measure it. And we have two options. We can use pair of compass or protractor, anything else. Better to use a pair of compass here, because 60 and plus 60 120, it's very easy for us. So this is 120 degree, that means one radius is O2A 5 centimeter, and second radius I am taking O2B is also 5 centimeter. Is that okay? This angle is 120 degree. Now what we are going to do, we have to draw two tangents through point A and point B on the same side. Okay. So now going to draw a tangent through point A, and which is perpendicular to OA, because tangent is always perpendicular to the radius. So that means here again we have two options. Either you can place a protector over here and taking this as a baseline, making an angle of 90 degree, or through this point using a pair of compass and draw an angle, right? So through this point A, this angle, this line is treated as a baseline, and suppose I'll place the protector here in this manner. This is the point, this is the position of protector. Here is a 90 degree angle, and I can from here extend the line. Okay, this is the line through this point which makes a 90 degree angle, right? A straight line should be seen here. You will use the ruler from here. This angle is 90 degree. Same thing, you can place the protector like this, making a 90 degree here, and draw an angle. Sorry, draw a line. Okay. Now what happens? Because this angle is 90 degree, here is 90 degree, 90 plus 90, 180, 180 plus 120, it is 300, and it becomes, suppose this point P where both the tangents are intersecting point P. So PAOB is a quadrilateral, sum of four angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree, 90, 90, 120 fixed. So remaining automatically this angle will be formed as a 60 degree. Okay, so therefore PA and PB, they are inclined each other at an angle of 60 degree. So for construction of this type of question, whatever the angle which we are forming here, okay, we have to making a planning from here and making the angle here. For example, suppose place of angle of 60 degree, here it is given that both the tangents are inclined each other at an angle of 45 degree. Okay, then everything is same as 90 and 90, it is okay. The sum of these two coming 180. So if this angle is 45, that means it is 125. Okay, it is 100. And we'll see that 45, 45, 50 and 30. I will take here 135. 135, 45, 10, 8, 180. So if this angle we want to create a 45, here is we have to make an angle of 135. Suppose they are asking that the inclined angle is 80 degree. So this is 80 degree. What is the value of this? The value of this is 100 degree. Okay. How to write the steps of construction of it? Step number 1. In step number 1, what to write here? Draw a circle of radius 5 centimeter. Number 2, join O to A 5 centimeter. Okay. After that, angle AOB is equal to 120 degree. Draw two tangents from the point of contact through point A and point B. Okay. The point where both the tangents are intersecting at a point P, and this point P making an angle of 60 degree. That means both the tangents are inclined each other at an angle of 60 degree. Why it is 60 degree? Because sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. So one angle is 120. Already we have made it here. So remaining angle this is a 60 degree. Okay. So that is question number 4. Now I am taking the question number 6 of this exercise. The sixth question having a very complicated diagram. Question number 6. On the next page, this is a question. Let ABC be a right triangle in which AB is equal to 6. Let ABC be a right triangle in which AB is equal to 6 centimeter and BC is equal to 8 centimeter. Angle B is equal to 90. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. BD is the perpendicular from B on AC. BD is the perpendicular from B on AC. From B on AC. The circle through BCD is drawn. The circle through BCD is drawn. Okay. Construct a tangent from A to this circle. Construct a tangent construct the tangents, not A. Construct the tangents, because there are two tangents to be drawn. Construct the tangents from A to this circle. From A to this circle. Okay. Question is clear. Let ABC be a right triangle in which AB is equal to 6, BC is equal to 8, and angle B is equal to 90 degree. So there are 4 faces of that, 4 or 5 parts of it. Number 1, we have to draw a right angle triangle. Second, we are going to draw a perpendicular from B on AC. Third, we have to draw a circumcircle passing through point BCD. And fourth one, going to draw 2 tangents. Okay. Number 1, let ABC be a right triangle in which AB is equal to 6 centimeter, BC is equal to 8 centimeter, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Okay. So this is a triangle ABC. First of all, we'll have to draw a right angle triangle. Right angle at B. B is 90 degree. AB is equal to 6 centimeter. BC is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay. And join from A to C. This is a right triangle ABC. Draw a right angle triangle in which AB 6, BC 8, angle B is equal to 90 degree. How to draw it? You will draw like that. This is one ray. At the 90 degree second ray, 6 centimeter cut an arc. Here 8 centimeter cut another arc, giving the name as A and C. Join them from A to C. Okay, first one. Second is BD is the perpendicular from B on AC. Now we are going to draw the perpendicular from B on AC. How to draw the perpendicular from B from the external point? For that, what should be done? Let us see. Open the pair of compass, placing the middle point at B, and take a sufficient distance of radius, or taking a radius in such a way that it will intersect this AC like this. Okay, that means you can open it, placing the middle point at B, and cut this line segment AB in 2 parts. Okay, that means this is an arc which is intersecting at 2 points. Now you noted these 2 points, one point is here, second point is here. Now placing the middle point here, taking more than half of this, cut one arc here, and having the same radius, placing the middle point at B and cut it. Okay. This is the point. This point will be joined from point B. That means placing the ruler from B to that point, and you draw a line like this. Okay, so this is a D. This line extension is not required. This is the point B D. So that means BD is perpendicular on AC. What I have done, once again, open the pair of compass in a sufficient ways, in such a way that it will intersect the arc to these intersect the arc at 2 points to AC. This is the center point, making radius of more than half of this part, cut an arc, having the same radius, placing the middle point here, cut the previous arc, and join from B to this intersection point of two arcs. This is the point where AC and this perpendicular is intersecting each other at point D. So name of this point is D. Okay, this is the second part of this question. BD is the perpendicular from B on AC. Third part. The circle through BCD is drawn. Now we have to draw a circle which is passing through point B, C and D. So we will concentrate to the triangle BCD only. We are not going to see here A. BCD. How to draw a circumcircle of a triangle passing through these 3 points? For drawing the circumcircle, we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of any two sides of the triangle. Because we are going to draw the circumcircle of BCD. So you will select any two sides of the triangle BCD. Suppose one side I have selected BC and second I am selecting BD. You can select any two sides of the three sides. Okay. First of all, we are going to draw the perpendicular bisector of BC. How to draw the perpendicular bisector of BC? With B as a center, taking radius of more than half of BC, draw two arcs on either side of BC. Having the same radius, placing middle point at C and cut these two previous arcs. Okay, and join it. This is the perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay. Second, we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of BD or DC. It depends on your choice, whatever. So I have taken these 2 points B and D. Okay, that means going to draw the perpendicular bisector of BD. Again doing the same thing, placing middle point at B, more than half of BD, draw two arcs on either side of it. Having the same distance, placing the middle point at D and cut these two arcs. Okay, like this. And when we are going to join them, so they will going like that. By the way, what happens whenever you will draw these two perpendicular bisector, you will observe that they will intersect at this point. That means the point which is coming on BC. So here this is the point where both the perpendicular bisector are intersecting, giving the name as O, or any name you can give. By the way, it's the center of the circle. It's better to put there O. Okay, which is O, the point where both the perpendicular bisectors are intersecting, O. After that, open the pair of compass, placing the middle point at O, taking radius of OB or OC or OD. First you make sure that from O the distance of B and distance DC and distance D from O, all the distances are same. Okay, so definitely all the distances are same. Placing the middle point at O, taking radius of OB, draw a circle that will passing through point B, C and D. So you will see that a circle which is passing through point BCD. Okay, it will passing through point BCD. This type of circle will be formed, right? This is the third phase. Circle through BCD is drawn. Construct the tangents from A to this circle. From this point A, we have to draw the tangent to this circle. How many tangents are possible here? There are two tangents possible. Okay, there are two tangents possible. Now let us see what is AB. What is the position of AB? So AB is already tangent to this circle. How can we say that it is a tangent to a circle? We can say because this is the center. This is the center. That means this BO is a radius. And this angle is the angle of 90 degree. Already it is given that. So that means this is a perpendicular. AB is perpendicular on OB. And what is AB? What is OB? OB is the radius, AB is a tangent. Tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So this is the radius on which the line is perpendicular, that means it is a tangent. So one tangent is confirmed that AB is a tangent, but we have to draw one more tangent because we are going to draw two tangents from point A. Okay. So for drawing the second tangent, we'll have to use theorem 10.2 statement, which says lengths of tangents drawn from an action point to a circle are equal. So AB is a length of tangent. So we'll open the pair of compass and measure A to B. You will measure from A to B, placing the needle point here A, measure up to B, and whatever the distance from A to B, placing the needle point at A and cut the circle. Okay. When we are going to join it, so this is the second tangent. Suppose it is D. So AB is equal to AD. Both are equal. So these are total 4 phases of this question. Okay. Steps. Step number 1. In step number 1, what we have to write? Steps I am writing of making a right angle triangle at point B. So first of all, draw an angle. You can extend it. You extend it. Suppose it is X and there's a Y. Okay. The very first step is draw an angle XBY is equal to 90 degree. Draw an angle XBY is equal to 90 degree. Okay, with B as a center, taking radius of 6 centimeter, cut an arc, and 8 centimeter cut another arc at Y and X respectively, and join from A to C. Okay, what should be done? Draw an angle XBY is equal to 90 degree. With B as center, taking radius of 6 centimeter, cut an arc, let A. With B as center, 8 centimeter radius, cut another arc at point C, join A to C. You can write like this also. This is required triangle ABC, in which angle B is equal to 90, AB is equal to 6 and BC is equal to 8. Okay, number 1. Second, we are going to draw the perpendicular. So the working procedure is not necessary to write it, which already we have done in the previous classes. So we are going to draw perpendicular bisector. For that, we'll write simply draw perpendicular through point B on AC. So draw BD perpendicular on AC. Second one. Third one is, after that, now we are going to draw a circumcircle of triangle BCD. So next step is selecting any two sides of triangle BCD. Let the sides be BC and BD. Draw two perpendicular bisectors of BC and BD intersecting each other at point O. With O as a center, taking radius of OB or OC or OD, draw a circle which pass through points BCD. So this is the required. BCD is a circumcircle of triangle BCD. Okay. After that, next one is how many tangents, and draw the two tangents. So we'll make sure that AB is a tangent. So we'll write here, since AB is already tangent, because OB is perpendicular and AB, and as the theorem 10.1 says, tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Therefore, AB will be the tangent. And because the lengths of tangents drawn from an action point to a circle are equal, that means the second tangent which we are going to draw it must be equal to AD. So taking a distance from A to B, draw an arc or cut an arc to the circle at point D, join A to D. AD and AB are two equal tangents of the circle. Okay. So this is the most important question, in which the 4 parts are there. One by one we have to solve it. First, make a triangle ABC. Second, we'll have to draw one perpendicular. Third, we are going to draw a circumcircle. And fourth one, we are going to draw two tangents from the point A. Okay. So that's all of this exercise 11.2. Okay. After this exercise, we'll have to start next chapter, area related to circles. Okay. Till then, bye. Thank you.